I'm Grace Joseph, and you're onto the Gracia Memoir session. Buy the dip, buy the dip. But have you wondered if your action is part of the reason prices are going lower since you still panic sell, thereby causing a more extended downside move? Imagine if most dip buyers held their stance and refused to sell. How far would the next pullback really go? Just think about it. Now I've paid a lot of attention to Bitcoin in the past few weeks, and it's time to shine the spotlight on some alts. Ethereum and Binance Coin are my top picks for the day. I'm Grace Joseph, and this is the Gracia Memoir session. Most traders would agree analysis shouldn't be based on the hope of what could be, but admittedly, that's what die-hard lovers of Ethereum have been doing. Many presume Ethereum would go unscathed during this dip since the same token made a major spike in price during the onset of 2018's bear market. It surged from $400 to $1,400 amidst Bitcoin's decline from $19,800 to $15,000 in January of the same year. This means Ethereum still found a way to make a 250% increase in price when BTC dipped by 24%. How admirable! Nevertheless, Ethereum, the king of alts, has this time around succumbed to Bitcoin's downward plunge. For a $4,100 price about a month ago to $2,450 in January 2022. Its current price is a 40% decline from a month ago, and this price can be compared to its value in July 2021. A look at this guy's chart doesn't show anything interesting since we've made a 78.6% retracement from the previous swing high. Like Bitcoin, which has made over 100% retracement from a swing high, we could see Ethereum decline further to its $1,600 zone. Now, what are the chances of Ethereum making a comeback after a 40% dip in price? Don't just take my word for it, but also take a walk down memory lane where the asset had dipped by 54% from its $343 price between June and September 2019. It took 11 months for Ethereum to revisit the $300 zone and an extra 3 months for it to make a 50% spike from this zone. Binance Coin is a token I'd recommend for those bent on buying the dip despite the unsettling nature of the market. BNB could potentially be among the first crypto assets to revisit previous highs if BTC reverses its trend. Why is that, you may ask? Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange, backs BNB, and lots of projects have adopted BNB's smart chain. There is also the quarterly token burn and whale accumulation of BNB just to partake in the Binance Launchpad IEOs. Coupled with that, you'll be betting on a token that traded around 0.10 cents upon its launch in 2017 only to surge to $690 4 years later. A look at BNB's chart shows it has made over 61.8% retracement from its previous high and could possibly trade as low as $216 in the next few weeks. Looking at historical charts, BNB had dipped by 82% from its $23 price in January 2018 to $4 by December of the same year. It took BNB 16 months to recover from its $23 price. At the end of the day, BTC is also a worthy mention since its future price will significantly determine the fate of alts. Check this out. Bottoms form quicker than tops, hence, some signs that will help you know we've hit floor prices include the shape of the bottom that will be formed at support. If it's narrow and shallow, it hints at the bear's weakness around that level. In contrast, a deep and wide bottom signals the bear's immense strength. Also pay attention to the pace at which prices fall, because if it's slow, it hints the downtrend could be over since volume has drastically reduced. A reduction in volume tells us bears are less enthusiastic about shorting, while buyers are no longer selling out of fear. But for now, our monthly candle is closing on a bearish note, given that it is below August 2021's candle and it engulfs that of July 2021, even though it hasn't closed below the latter. It can be said most of the gains between June and September 2021 has been wiped out by 1 month's candle. Unbalanced volume indicator is also falling, which confirms the weakness of the market and that the downtrend is still intact. Be that as it may, you don't have to be the first in the market if you are a bull. Wait for the market to present clear bullish signals via a breach of the downward trend line and its retest. That will be all for now until next week on another session on Gracia's memoir. I'm Grace Joseph and you're onto the Gracia memoir session.